G'day guys, we're here again. Welcome to another live stream. Tonight I'm doing a test run of trivia. I'm going to wait a while to actually kick the trivia off because I want to get plenty of people in here first. At the moment I'm only seeing 2 people in here, but we'll definitely get a game going in the next half an hour, I would say. So hello to Real and Peter who are in the chat already. Good to see you, Peter and Real, if Real's still here. Real put a message in the chat quite some time ago, so I'm not sure if Real is still here. But I'm going to show you guys that are already here the game board for tonight. I'm going to check something actually. Hang on. But this is going to be an interactive trivia game where I'm actually going to send out a link that you guys will have to put in your Google and look up, and then I will give you a code, which you might even be able to see on screen once I bring the trivia game up. Welcome in, Katie. And yeah, and then that's how you access the game, basically. So for those that are here already, if you guys want to get in early, just so we've got some players ready to go, we can do that. But I want to try and get as many people in as possible, so I'm not going to start it yet. Also, I might have someone joining me to help me play the trivia. Someone that I know has used this program before. So what I'm going to do is, and because there's a delay with YouTube, you will probably have to just concentrate on the trivia game itself, and instead of concentrating too much on the YouTube live stream because of the delay. So we're going to see how that goes. That's why I'm doing a test run, just to see how the delay affects things. But anyway, here's the game board. But yeah, this is a game. This is a program that I've actually had to install onto my computer. I actually had to pay a good chunk of money for it as well. I'm hoping that paying the money that I paid for this is going to be worth it in the end. But we'll give it a go and we'll see how we go with it. And I'll probably do trivia once a week. It won't be on a Sunday every week. This is just a test night. But there's the game there on screen now. Now, if anyone wants to join the game now, I'm going to put a thing in the chat, and you need to go to this link, and then I'm going to give you the code, which you may already be able to see on screen. Once I put this in the chat, you'll be able to see on screen what it is I'm talking about. So this is the link. I'm going to put hang on. So actually type it. Okay, so ccg.buzz. Okay, so that's in the chat now, ccg.buzz, and the code that you will need once you go onto ccg.buzz is hang on, what is it? It's okay. NC4M. NC4M. So that's the code that you need to play this game as well. And then you'll be able to access the game board that I'm using tonight. So that's now in the chat, ready to go. G'day, Giuseppe. How you going, mate? Welcome in, Deviant. Now, for those that have just joined, if you want to play trivia, go to the link. Go to the link I just put in the chat, which is this one, ccg.buzz. And then once you've gone to ccg.buzz, you then put in this code, NC4M. So that's tonight's code. Each time we play, there'll be a different code, but it's always going to be ccg.buzz. So that's how we do it. If you would like to go to Google and put in that link, ccg.buzz. Now I'm going to go back to the game board and I'm going to see how many people have put it in. 4 people are there. We have, what do we have? We have Katie, we have Peter, looks like Deviant, and another person named Trevor. Excellent. All right, so we've got 4 people ready to go already. Excellent. I had a feeling you might have been Deviant. So yeah, so there's the names now generated up on the screen. So you can see them now there on the screen, and as we go through the game, the leaderboard will update, and you'll see who's winning as we go. Yeah, so you'll be able to keep an eye on who's winning as we play. And I'm just going to go back, see if it's updated again, see if we can update it again. All right, we've got 6 there now. Very good. Okay, so we got ready to lose. Well, I can tell you already that the questions are pretty easy. So don't be afraid of possibly losing, because I'm pretty sure the questions are quite easy. Now, as you can see on screen, there's also a timer. I thought I might do a 30-minute game just to get things started, just to do a test. Hixie's in the house. G'day, Hixie. So as I said to you guys, that I'm using this because I've used this with someone else before, and Hixie's the person that's used this before. So Hixie's hopefully going to give me a hand at some point if I get stuck with anything. So this is my first time using it. So we're going to see how it goes. But I'm going to Hixie, did you want to join me on screen, or do you want to stay in the chat? It's up to you, man. Exactly, it's all for a laugh. We're just having a bit of fun. Yeah. You got to put the code in. We haven't started the game yet. So, oh, look at that. Katie sent a $5 super sticker. Thanks, Katie. No worries, Hixie, that's all good. All right, I'm just going to update, see how many people have joined. All right, so we're still at 6 there. Excellent. Oh, we can start at any time now. We're at 6 people there. So, no, I didn't, Hixie. I've got. I'm just doing a screen share. Just doing a screen share on my computer. I'm using a program that I used to use so that I could do screen share, so that everyone can see what's going on screen with everything. So you'll be able to see this. You'll be able to see the questions, answers, and the leaderboard all in one go. I've got what? I've got the control screen, not game screen up. I don't know the difference. No, you're not going to get a virus, David. Well, Hixie, you might have to show me at some point how to do it differently. But you can still see the leaderboard there anyway. So you'll be able to keep an eye on who's winning throughout the game, as long as you've got a decent sized screen and can see the names there on screen. But I'll commentate throughout, and we'll see who's winning along the way. So we may as well get going. May as well start it. So I'll go to the game board. Now, I won't be looking at the YouTube chat too much, maybe a little bit in between each question, just to keep an eye on everyone, making sure that everything's going smoothly. Now, Hixie, because you're here, can you, anyone new that comes in, can you tell them to go to ccg.buzz, and also the code is NC4M. So if anyone new that comes in and wants to join in, just tell them that. And we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to go to the game board now and get a game started. So as soon as I hit show question, I believe the timer is going to start, or I sure hope it does. Otherwise, I'll start it, and we'll get going with the first question. How many planets are in our solar system? Five, 8, 16, or 12? All right. There's the guesses on screen. And the correct answers are 8. And how do I've got to work out, how do I know who got that right? Now, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, no. This is why I need the game board, I think. Okay, so I can't actually see who got that right. Hixie, can you help me out with that? I don't know how you tell if... Yeah, oh, can you guys see the scores, can you? Because I can't. All right. I'll keep an eye on the chat. But anyway, clear question. All right. Show question. Valentine's Day is in which month? February, March, April, or December? All right. There's the guesses, and I'm not seeing the right information here, I don't think. And the correct answer is February. All right, let me go back to the chat for a minute. Oh, well, it's good that you guys can see the scores because I can't. I'm going to go back to the thing. Oh, you can see what's going. Oh, okay, I see it now. All right, clear that question. All right, next question. Which is not a healthy snack? Tide Pods, yogurt, trail mix, or apple slices? Oh, hang on. There you go. There's the choices there. Tide Pods, yogurt, trail mix, apple slices. Helps if I show the choices. And the guesses. And the correct answer is Tide Pods. Right. Next question. What is a group of lions called? A litter, pride, flock, or caboodle? There's the guesses. And the correct answer is pride. All right, let's have a quick look at the chat, see how we're going. Now, Jamar, if you want to join the game, go to ccg.buzz and type in the code NC4M. Let's keep the answers on the actual game. All right, clear the question. Show question. Which is a human body part? And here's your choices. Dorsal fin, tail, middle eye, left hand. And here's the guesses. And here's the correct answer. Left hand. Clear question. I'll have a quick look at the chat. All right. So I hope you're all enjoying this so far. We'll keep going until the timer runs out. All right. Next question. What do fish have? Here's your choices. Claws, toenails, fins, or fur? Here's the guesses. And here's your correct answer. Fins. All right. Clear the question. Okay, next question. Which is a breakfast food? Here's your choices. Pizza, tacos, spaghetti, toast. Here's the guesses. And the correct answer is toast. Good question. Next question. Who is the author of Harry Potter? Here's your choices. Doug Fields, J.K. Rowling, Suzanne Collins, or E.L. James? Here's your guesses. And here is the correct answer. J.K. Rowling. All right, clear the question. I'll just quickly check the chat. Ash, join the game, mate, if you can, if you're able to. ccg.buzz. All right. Next question. Who discovered America? Here's your choices. Christopher Columbus, Christopher Pratt, Christopher Robin, or Christopher Pine? Here's your guesses. And the correct answer is Christopher Columbus. Clear the question. Okay, next question. How many moons does Earth have? Here's your choices. 3, 1, 0, or 2. Here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. 1. I think most of you would have got that one. For sure. All right. Clear the question. All right. Here's your next question. Who is pictured on the $5 bill? Here's your choices. Ronald McDonald, Ron Swanson, Franklin D. Roosevelt, or Abraham Lincoln? Now, this is an American question. And here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. Abraham Lincoln. Clear the question. Right, next question. In baseball, how many strikes before you're out? Here's your choices. 2, 3, 1, or 4. Here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. 3. All right. Clear the question. Show the next question. What is V8? Is it vegetable juice, a band, engine oil, or a new kind of diet? Here's your guesses. And there's the correct answer, vegetable juice. All right, clear the question. Next question. Aladdin's sidekick is what kind of animal? Here's your choices. Tiger, horse, mouse, or monkey. Here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. A monkey. Clear the question. All right. Next question. What goes on top of pumpkin pie? Here's your choices. Whipped cream, cream of chicken, cold cream, shaving cream. Here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. Whipped cream. Clear the question. Next question. Which are not found in a deck of cards? Here's your choices. Stars, diamonds, spades, hearts. Here's your guesses. And the correct answer is stars. Clear question. All right, next question. What comes after morning? Here's your choices. Morning, night, afternoon, or midnight. Guesses. And the correct answer is afternoon. Clear the question. And the next question. Which is not black and white? Here's your choices. Dalmatian, tie-dye, newspaper, domino. Here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. Tie-dye. Clear the question. Next question is, which of these is not a fruit? Here's your choices. Pomegranate, pear, papaya, cucumber. Here's your guesses. And the correct answer is cucumber. Clear the question. All right. Next question. 2 plus 2 equals, here's your choices. 2, 4, 22, or 44. And here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. 4. I think that was a pretty easy one. Okay. Next question. What is the opposite of up? Here's your choices. Down, right, side to side, or left. And here's your guesses. And the correct answer is down. Clear the question. Show the next question. Who is not from Star Wars? Leia, Harry, Han, Luke. Here's your guesses. And here is the correct answer. Harry. Oh, clear the question. So the next question. What is the opposite of cold? Purple, snow, bubbly, hot. Here's the guesses. And here's the correct answer. Hot. I'm just going to have a quick look at the chat. All right, back to the game. All right, clear the question. Okay, so question: which of these words begins with the letter F? See, this is a simple question. Okay, so choices: opera, for, blue, allegory. Is that it? Is that what it is? Okay, I can't even say what that word is. And here's your guesses. And the correct answer is, of course, 4. Yeah, some of these questions are a bit weird. Anyway, bit of fun. Okay, next question. Which is not a children's game? Here's your choices. Tic-tac-toe, tag, spreadsheets, hide and seek. Oh dear. And here's your guesses. And the correct answer is spreadsheets. Oh dear. All right. Clear the question. Next question. Who did not use the internet? Here's your choices. Steve Jobs, Ben Franklin, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. Here's your guesses. And the correct answer is Ben Franklin. All right. Clear question. Okay, next question is, where do famous people walk? So choices, here we go. Blue carpet, yellow carpet, red carpet, or green carpet. Here's your guesses. And the correct answer is red carpet. All right. Clear question. All right. Show the next question. How many quarters in a dollar? 3, 1, 4, 5, or 4? Here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. 4. Very good. Now, clear the question. We've got 5 minutes to go, so I'll check the chat afterwards. Okay, next question. Which animal does not have a bill? Here's your choices. Chicken, goose, platypus, or duck. Show the guesses. And here's the correct answer. Chicken. Clear the question. All right, next question. What does Winnie the Pooh love? Here's your choices. Bouncing, honey, carrots, or quiet. Here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. Honey. Clear the question. Try and get a few more questions out. All right. Show question. What caused the Titanic to sink? Here's your choices. Another boat, a tornado, an iceberg, or a killer whale. Here's your guesses. And here's the correct answer. An iceberg. All right, clear the question. Next question. Who was in The Wizard of Oz? Here's your choices. Winnie the Pooh, the Scarecrow, Frankenstein, or Marmaduke. Here's your guesses. And the correct answer is the Scarecrow. Clear question. Next question. Which is a dessert food? Here's your choices. Anchovies, tiramisu, AA batteries, or Brussels sprouts. Here's your guesses. And the correct answer is tiramisu. Clear the question. Next question. Which of these is the oldest genre of music? Here's your choices. Dubstep, rap, disco, or classical. Hixie, you better get this one. Okay, here's your guesses. And here's your correct answer, classical. All right, we're going to do one more question. All right, here's the question. What is in the center of your face? Here's your choices. Belly button, ears, nose, hair. Here's your guesses. And the correct answer is nose. And the time is up. Okay, clear the question, and Peter has won. I believe that's Peter. What's going on here? What's going on in the chat? Yeah, I need to get some better questions, that's for sure. Yeah, good on you, Peter. Well done. All right, I will hide that. There we go. Alrighty. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. Yeah, Hixie's going to help me get some better questions somehow. I'll work it out eventually. But until then, until I work it out properly, we'll just use the questions that come with the game. But yeah, hopefully it won't take me. Yeah, Hixie, you can jump up. Yeah, for sure. I'll put the link in the chat. Actually, I'll send it to you on Messenger, Hixie, because I don't want everyone to have it. Just give me a sec. I'll just send it to you on Facebook Messenger. Because if I give it to everyone, we'll end up with a whole bunch of trolls in here. All right. There you go, Hixie. Done. So we're just going to wait for Hixie to join. And I'll bring him up. There he is.
Robert, what's going on, legend?
Not much. I think that went okay.
Yeah, so where I was going with the do you have a second screen plugged in? So what you had on the display is actually just the control screen.
Okay.
So can I screen share on this? Or is
Should
it
be
only
going
you?
to present.
Yeah, it's like Zoom. I'm gonna guess it's that one. Share screen. There we go.
I should be able to see something come up down the bottom and then bring it up on screen for you.
All right. So
Here we go. Yep.
there we go. So
Good to go. All right.
yeah, when you are. So that there is actually what should be up on the screen when the game's playing.
Okay.
Whereas, oh, hang on, I'm going to move that for a sec. Is it going to let me do it?
If you need me to remove it from the screen, let me know.
Yeah, no, I don't know why it's. Yeah, so what you had on there was your control screen with all the stuff. So it's. I know you've only got the one screen at the moment, but if you can get a second screen plugged in and drag that screen that you can see onto the second screen and share that one instead.
All I could see was the control panel.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You need a sec. Where is it? That button up the top right in the screen section of the controller panel.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the control panel now for the trivia. What am I looking for?
I'll share my other screen. Is it that one? Yes, that one.
Okay. That one. Yep.
So this is your control screen. What you would have seen and what we could see that was sharing. So if you look up in the top right here, when you have a second screen, you just click this button here, and it'll go on. And that second screen will come up, and that's the one you want to share. But obviously not until you've got another screen plugged in. The other thing too, when you go from question to question, you don't need to click this button down here between each question. So I'll let this run through and I'll show you what it does. Not going to lie, when that question came up saying what caused the Titanic to sink, I was going to write a name, but I thought I better not. You know where I was going?
Yep. Oh, no. Yes.
Yeah. So once you've clicked show correct and it comes up, you don't need to clear it. You can just click this one here and it'll just load the next question up. It'll save you a click.
Okay. Sweet.
And the other thing too is if you click this one here, you won't even have to go click it. Just press your space bar and it'll run through each thing.
Yep. Okay.
Or if you want to be even lazier, all these options here, you can just sit back and let it do it by itself.
Okay. You just check all those there.
Yeah. I find it's easier to activate the keyboard shortcut button or the checkbox and then just hit your space bar. Because sometimes, especially if you want to stop between questions and have a quick brief chat with people, like what you've seen me do with it on TikTok is, go give a bit of trivia on what the answer is. Yeah. Give a bit of history on something or something like that. But again, you once you get your head into how it works, it's a pretty easy piece of software.
Yeah. The good thing is where I am right now, my TV with a big screen is literally a meter away.
Yeah. So if you plug the adapter with the HDMI from your laptop to the TV screen, open up the game screen on that screen and then share that.
Okay.
In your stream.
Right.
And then that way too, when you click show guesses, each answer will actually show what percentage of people clicked what answer.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I think that was.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what everyone was seeing that were playing the game. Like, were they seeing exactly what I was seeing, or were they seeing something different because they were playing on their computers or phones?
Well, it depends if they were just playing along or playing and watching on a different device. So I had the YouTube stream open on my tablet and was watching it. I could see your control screen, what you were clicking, but I had my phone in the background playing along. Yeah,
and when you were playing along, you could just see the game with the questions and the answers?
Yeah, so the control screen that you were clicking the questions on, that's what we could see in the stream.
Yes.
So that's why I was suggesting next time, like when you get used to how it works and everything, get that TV plugged in with the adapter and put the game screen, which is where you click in the top right, and then share that as your secondary screen, and then the proper game board will show up. But I mean, for the fact you've only got one screen with your laptop, you're on here giving it a crack for the first time. That went pretty damn smoothly, if you ask me.
Yeah, I was quite happy with how it went. Yeah,
I'm actually half tempted to do one on TikTok tonight. I was thinking about it before, and then when you messaged me about it, I'm like, oh, should I do a TikTok one tonight?
You should. And if anyone here has TikTok, go and check out Ixie.
If I can work out whether I do it on a Facebook video call later on with you, I can show you the process on how I created questions and the files for the questions through Chat GPT.
Okay.
So I've got, I think there's about 7 or 8 different ones that I've made that are between 50 and 100 questions. So there's plenty there that are ready-made, ready to go. The problem with Chat GPT is sometimes you've got to vet the questions and just double check them when you open them up, because sometimes they may put it in the wrong order, because when you create a file, the correct answer has to be the first one in the file. So you just got to double check that. But you don't have to check it in the file. You can check it in the game itself, because it opens in a more user-friendly way.
Yeah.
And I can just send you some of the files. So the questions are in a file. It's called a TSV file. So ones I've got, I can just copy them, send them to you. You save them somewhere on your computer and you open them up in the game itself.
Okay.
Makes life a lot easier.
Yeah. I have to figure out how to do all that. That's the thing. I'm not very tech savvy.
That's why you got friends like me, Robbo.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
I'm just reading the comments. You can do it on Discord easy. I'll tell you what, I've actually got Discord, but I think I've only ever used it to talk to like 2 people and never used it since.
Yeah, I've got it too, but I only use it on the odd occasion.
I'm actually, what I want to do, you've seen the Deal or No Deal one I've got, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm debating on a buy-in one of those.
Okay.
So if I put like, say, you know, a 3,000 coin prize on TikTok, you know, anyone who wants to have a go, you know, 100 coin entry or whatever.
Right.
And then that covers, you know, because like I don't mind putting a couple of bucks in as well, but I mean, if I'm going to give out prizes that are, you know, monetary worth, I've got to also make it worth my time and not go, well, I'm just going to keep putting in 50, 100 and 200 bucks and put myself out. So
yeah,
my thoughts are like, if I set up a, say, gift goal of, you know, 50 hand hearts, you know, there's 5,000 covered, which would be 2.5 to me. And I put the extra 500 in and then just do a spinning wheel to see who comes up.
Yep. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and by the way, I just randomly worked out exactly how to put the game on my computer finally.
You found Adobe Air, did you?
Yeah, I just randomly found it and managed to work it out and how to set it all up. And
Yeah, yep.
yeah, it just came to me as I was doing it.
Yeah, that caught me out the first time I did it. That one caught me out.
Yeah. Nicole, this was just a test run tonight, so we'll be back. I'm going to possibly. I said Thursday. Might do it Thursday. Might do it another day. We'll see.
Depending
Dixie's
what time
usually
you do
busy.
Thursday, I may or may not be in because I've got the radio show Thursday night. So
Yes.
is
Yeah.
Gemma joining for it this week?
Maybe. Well, actually, no. I'm seeing her during the day on Thursday.
Oh, nice.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot.
So I'll give you a Snapchat call during the day so I can cause some chaos.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, but yeah. So I'll do it Thursday night. But yeah, I know you're busy on a Thursday night, so I might have to make it a different night after that.
Oh, look, at the end of the day, whatever works for you is what works. So all I'm saying is if at any point you need a hand with working any of it out, Thursday's the only night I really can't do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like if you're going to run trivia on a Thursday, go for it. Although if you're doing it around the 7 o'clock mark, I can come in because I don't leave here till about 8:30.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah. If I do it 7 o'clock Thursdays, then yeah. Well, that was the plan. I was going to do it 7 o'clock Thursdays.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So
I think there's a way. I'll have to look it up, but I think there's actually a way that I can restream in TikTok Studio. I can restream YouTube live broadcasts. So I could simultaneously take your live stream on YouTube and simulcast it on my TikTok.
Okay.
And then I can run into the radio show.
Oh.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Sounds all right. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this first one went anyway. So considering I've never used it before.
Done well. So I just got to shut the front door. Someone's complaining who should have been asleep an hour ago.
Oh, no, fair enough.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, we'll do it on a Thursday night, 7 o'clock, everyone. 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And I'm just going to check a message.
I'm back. I've got theme music for when I come back.
You got theme music. Oh, of course it's that. Yeah.
And spit on that thing.
Final scores. Have I still got the game there? All right. So, Peter, you came first with 2,530 points. Deviant came second with 2,190 points. Hixie came third with 2,161 points. There's a second Peter account there. I don't know who that is, but that's 2,135. Giuseppe, 1,939. Trevor, 1,410. I don't think that's my next door neighbour. Ash with 304. And there's another. There's a Katie account, and she didn't stick around with 0 points, and then another Peter account with 0 points. So, yeah.
I could have had theme music going for you in the background there, Robbo.
You
Could have announced the scores over that.
Actually, I could. All right, here you go, Hixie. I'm going to share it again. You can do it with your radio voice, all right?
Oh, hang on. What are we sharing? I actually can't.
You can't see that?
I can see it, but it's quite blurry. The resolution's not the best.
Oh,
Hang on. Can I?
I don't know how to fix that.
In first place tonight, it was Peter. Second place, that guy. Third place, it was me. Yeah, it's the resolution of it's not great. But
Okay.
I think that's actually StreamYard, not
It is.
not anything else.
Yeah, I think pretty sure it's StreamYard. But yeah, that's right. I haven't used StreamYard for a while either, but I knew that StreamYard was easy enough for sharing screens.
Yeah.
I've been using a different program for my live streams lately.
That's why I cheat and use OBS.
Yeah, I need to learn how to use OBS, and Peter will agree with that. I know Peter will agree with that. Yeah.
Deviant, you're more than that to me. I just couldn't remember who Robbo said was second, and I couldn't read it. I only remember that I came third. In second place tonight, it was Deviant.
Yes. So yeah, I'll give it another go on Thursday, and if we can maybe try and work on how to make it better for me between now and Thursday.
Yeah, well, I'll find a couple of the TSV files that I've put together, and I'll send them to you, and then you can just import them into the game. Speaking of, I just lost the game.
Oh, great. Oh, that's great. Yeah. So you'll have to teach me how to do all the importing stuff and all that too.
Yeah, it seems complex when you don't know what you need to click, but when you know what to click, it's piss easy.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
It's easier than using TikTok Studio.
Okay.
But you don't use that, do you?
No.
Well,
I don't.
There goes that thought.
No, I just use the bloody TikTok app on my phone. That's all I use.
Okay, it's easier than my freaking day job.
Easier than your day job. Okay, fair enough. I considered doing a radio course because there's an RSL nearby that does radio courses. But I would think, and I even have the trouble with it on here, is knowing what to talk about.
Well, that's the thing. A big part of it, like if you're not going to do a music radio show, and a lot of younger people tend to get a little bit confused in the difference between live radio and podcasting, because everything's about podcasts now. And the big difference is a podcast is essentially an informative broadcast or an entertaining broadcast that doesn't involve music, because music isn't copyright licensed for podcasting where it is on FM broadcasting. Yeah. So with my radio show, like, yeah, I have little tidbits of information about songs and different subjects, and I get guests in to talk about a few things, but a lot of the time it's just that interaction with the audience and knowing about the songs you're playing. Like, you listen to my shows, you've heard it yourself firsthand. I just talk smack about the songs, and like that bit on Bardo. Go for a nostalgic blast from the past. 26 years ago, Bardo formed and won Pop Stars, and they got a reunion after 24 years.
Yes. I've even been in your studio.
Yes, you have. And you didn't even use the chairlift. Peter, why do you think I work in radio? I've got the face for radio.
Yeah, that's it. As you can see.
I went to Aldi today to pick up a few things, because I'm like, oh, crap, I got to get school snacks for Addie. And the person at the checkout goes, "You've got a really deep voice. You should work in radio." Guess what I do for a living, honey?
Oh, well done. That's good. Well, if you want to give your TikTok a plug or your radio station, you can, Hixie.
Oh, shameless self-plugging. Oh, look, I think it's easier because most people on here aren't in the area that I am. So, you know, what I do is probably easy to find on TikTok. So every Thursday night, I broadcast and host the Happy Hour on Gippsland FM radio. I also stream it live on TikTok. If you go into TikTok and search at The Real Hixie, I'll put it in the chat, and you can give me a follow. Jump in on Thursdays, join the chat, join the fun. It's a bit of chaos. It's a bit of fun. I don't hold back. I say doodle on air.
Yes.
Gippsland FM, Peter. I'll pop it in there.
Gippsland, so the Gippsland area of Victoria.
So so my TikTok name is actually identical to what my YouTube name is in the chat.
Yeah.
Just gonna make sure.
Check it out on a Thursday night, 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time.
Yeah, because we have daylight savings, unlike those weirdos up north.
Yes.
Sassy. What are you talking
And
about?
Peter's in Cairns.
Oh, no. That's a good part of Queensland. I like Cairns.
Yeah.
It's around Brisbane where I've come across some interesting people, and Townsville, and I haven't been up to Queensland. 2014 was the last time I was up there, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me too. I think even longer.
You live closer. What's your excuse?
I keep going to Victoria.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about that.
I've been to Victoria at least half a dozen times in the last 10 years.
Far out.
Mm-hmm.
I just find it funny that last Victoria trip you did, you got back like, what was it, a week before you and I met?
Yeah. Oh, that was so frustrating. Yeah, exactly. So I was in, well, wasn't last August, it was on before. I was in Victoria for a week. And then I came back, and then in like early September of the year before, I met Hixie on TikTok. And it was like literally just after I'd gotten back from bloody Victoria. And then I very quickly saved up my money to get myself back down there. Which took
Cody, you missed it.
Still took 6 months.
There was a whole half hour of it, and
Yeah, you missed it, Katie. What are you doing?
poor Katie's 3 hours behind us, though.
Yeah, I suppose. All good.
On you, Peter. Peter's put the link to the TuneIn Radio app for our station as well.
Excellent.
For the non-TikTok users. Katie, I'm thinking about doing one on TikTok tonight, so.
Yeah, so tune in for that. Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to see how it's actually supposed to be done, tune in to Hixie on TikTok.
Oh, don't say that. Shit will go wrong now for me. You watch my computer just crash out.
Oh, if it does, don't blame me.
It wouldn't want to for the price I paid for the parts to build this blasted machine.
Oh.
We've got to.
Katie said she's going to cry herself to sleep now because she missed it.
That's why I said, Katie, come on to jump on TikTok later. I might do a trivia.
Yeah.
Hoping some people don't rock up, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ones that sunk the Titanic.
Yes.
I had to bite my tongue so hard then.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else either, just in case.
No, Katie, I've got some pretty basic general knowledge ones on mine.
Yeah, no. Katie, I had some really easy questions on mine. Like it was, you got 4 options of answers to choose from, and one of the questions was which of these words starts with F. So I think that was easy.
Is it car, bus, truck, or 4?
Yeah, exactly. Something like
Wrong.
that.
It's fuck.
Yeah. So, yeah, some of those questions were way too easy. Even I just shook my head at some of the questions. Like 2 + 2. I definitely need to get better
Did not
questions.
know that.
Oh, no.
I did not know that.
Got to feature the Big Lebowski.
Oh, you and your soundboard.
Gabby's mum's still on the soundboard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's great.
Or my personal favourite from the greatest Australian movie ever.
Suffering your jocks.
That's very good. Yeah, you should have been around, Katie. You would have got all the answers right for all those weird questions. Yes. Yeah, no, I'll definitely do it again Thursday, Nicole. So 7 p.m. my time, which, like, I don't know what it is for you, but it's 8 p.m. here now, or 10 past. So Nicole's in Canada.
Hey Google, what time it is it in Canada right now? It's not telling me.
Canada has multiple time zones. Right now, the time in these zones is between 1:11 a.m. and 5:41 a.m.
It's between 1:11 and 5:41 a.m.
She says it's 2:11 a.m. there.
So somewhere in that.
Yeah. So try and figure it out from there. But yeah, it's 8:11 p.m. here, Katie. Nicole. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're in that part of Canada, so that would be GMT -7, so we're +11. So that would be, oh shit, how's my maths going? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours difference.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of a day ahead, Nicole. You're just starting Sunday. We're almost finishing it. Yeah. But yeah, now that I've tested me trivia, I might get going. And thanks for helping me out with it, Hixie.
Anytime, Robbo.
And
Always happy to jump in.
definitely be back on. Well, I'll definitely be back on Thursday night to have another game of it and see if I can do better next time.
That's the way to do it. The more you practice, the better you get at it.
Yeah. So what's that? Oh, that's right. Yeah, so I was saying at the start of the live stream that it cost me money to buy the program to do the trivia, and Katie was very nice to send me a $5 super sticker on YouTube, so that's helped pay for the game a little bit. So cheers, Katie.
Oh, you guys made me eat.
That's what you get for that, Katie, because you're a good egg.
Yeah.
You made Robbo Inc.
Yeah. So yeah, cheers for that, Katie. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing any more live streams between now and Thursday, but you never know, it might happen. Especially with support workers around here that currently want to have like the idea of becoming YouTube stars. So I did a oh look at that. Katie said another $10. Sorry, Katie. What are you doing?
Katie.
Yeah, Katie. Thanks very much for that, Katie. But yeah, because I did a live stream. Was it yesterday, day before? So I tried two different Chinese restaurants in the area, and the first one gave me and my support worker food poisoning. So we went to try another one.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Yes. So, and yes, that's right, Nicole, you did. And thank you very much for that, Nicole. Yes.
Sorry, I just got a follow from someone called Salty on TikTok, and I thought, shit, is my mother on TikTok now?
Oh no. Well, maybe it's someone in the chat.
Could be.
Maybe someone's followed you so we can play trivia again later.
Well, if anyone on the chat here has followed me on TikTok, thank you for the follow. And if you haven't, well, also thank you, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, anyone here that hasn't followed Hixie on TikTok yet, please do it. The Real Hixie. And you can get to play trivia again later on. and I'll definitely be there, Hicksy.
Wonderful.
so you can show me how it's done.
If you want to see how it's done properly, I'm the last person who should show you.
Okay. Yeah.
I might jump down because I'm going to tell a certain child off who should have been asleep an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm going to head off anyway because I've done what I wanted to do on here tonight. So,
Easy done.
yeah, as I said, guys, I'll be back on Thursday, if not before. But thanks for joining me. And I almost forgot where the end stream button was because I haven't used this program for a long time.
Always a pleasure, Robbo. I'll catch up with you after.
Catch you later, Hicksy.
See you guys.
Yeah. And yep, that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you like this stream, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share out the video. Send a super thanks if you'd like to support future content. Or you can become a member for $1.49 a month. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'll catch us in the next one. Bye for now.